Hey everybody, Matt here. I'm going to come to you today with a little video about precious metals, gold and silver. Now, I've had a lot of conversations about precious metals on Blog TV, a lot of conversations with people in PMs, comments on other videos. A lot of people ask me, you know, particularly new preppers, people just getting into prepping. They ask me what my feelings are on precious metals, you know, gold and silver. So the short and sweet answer is, I feel that precious metals is the last thing you should prep, okay? I feel that you have, when it comes to prepping, you have a triangle of necessity, okay? And this is a common theme among preppers. You have your triangle. You have your defense at one end, which is your guns and ammo. You have your sustenance at another end, which is food and water. And you have shelter, which shelter covers, you know, heat, shelter, fire, clothing, you know, maybe it's electricity, maybe it's, you know, solar generators, things like that. That's all covered under shelter. And then outside of the main triangle of what it takes to sustain you, to keep you alive, okay, to protect you and your family, you have precious metals over here. Now, there's nothing wrong with having precious metals, and if you have, in my opinion, if your triangle of prepping has been completely taken care of, okay, you have food and water, and you have guns and ammo, and you've got shelter, you know, covered, you're good to go for you, your family, however many of you there are, and you feel really confident in what you have. As a prepper, you feel confident in what you have, that you can get by through a bad situation for a decent period of time. And you have extra money that you want to spend on preps, and you want to spend money on precious metals, on gold, silver, whatever. Perfect. There's no problem with that. I do, however, have an issue with people prepping and buying gold and silver when they do not have the other areas of their prep covered, okay? And the reason is because gold and silver has no real world value. It has value because we say it does, okay? Because we picked a mineral that was extremely, I wouldn't even say extremely, it was considerably harder to find than the other minerals, the other metals out there, and we assigned it a value as a currency, okay? Long ago. And that works really well in good economies and bad economies. Where it doesn't work well is in an SHTF or a raw situation, okay? And the reason being is because most of us, in those types of situations, will become completely reliant upon other individuals and local shops and businesses for everything we need, okay? The reason being, your big chain grocery stores, your Walmarts, your Targets, your Kmarts, all these places do not operate very well without a well-maintained supply chain. And in today's society, these supply chains are nationwide and in many times even worldwide, okay? And when you have severe economic problems to the point that you're talking about a shit hit the fan situation, those supply chains get severely compromised. And your Walmart all of a sudden doesn't have anything for you. It has to close down. So does your Target. So does your local big box, you know, big chain grocery store like your Safeway, okay? They don't have the supply to stay open. Who does have supplies is going to be your locals, whether it's individuals or people that own local businesses, that maintain their businesses locally and get their products locally, okay? And here's the situation. Those people are in the same situation as you, okay? Chances are they want food, water, they want items for shelter or items for defense. They have no real world use for gold and silver. Now, it's always good to have some gold and silver because in a bad situation, eventually an economy will begin to come about again, and as things get better, gold and silver will again have their place. Okay, precious metals will always have some place. Okay, but for an average person in an average town who cannot deal with anyone other than other individuals and other locals with small businesses, gold and silver is just not as practical, okay? And like I said, I'm coming at this not as any kind of, I'm no economic expert, I'm no, precious metal guru or anything like that. I'm just coming at this from a common sense kind of point of view of, if I was in this situation, as somebody who has run and taken care of businesses for other people, both, locally owned businesses and larger chain businesses, I know when times get tough, when things are hard, the people that own and run those businesses start thinking like individuals. They stop thinking like businessmen, and they start thinking, what do I need to take care of me and my family? And they're going to start bartering and trading for other goods, not gold and silver. So anyway, that's it. I kind of wanted to keep this video short. It's already over 6 minutes, but whatever. It's just my opinion, like I said, and I don't want to just tell you don't go buy gold and silver, okay? If you can afford to get some gold and silver and it does not affect your other preps, then by all means get some. Hands down, it is a good backup, okay? But keep in mind, gold and silver, there's a very good chance that in a bad situation, really true bad economic problems, like another Great Depression or worse, especially if you're talking about a situation, maybe not economic, maybe some other type of bad situation, natural disasters, things like that. Gold and silver they don't help. They're not a good barter and trade item the way, food would be, water, ammo, I mean, there are so many other things people are going to be looking for. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you guys watching. Any questions, comments, video responses, I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.